Hi guys, welcome to the video. My name's Kenny. I'm going to be talking today about I think a great lost album from the 1990s actually, and I know that I keep talking about everything that happened that was best in music was the 1970s, and I do agree with that, but when you hear this album, it might be from 1995, but I can tell you what, it actually sounds like it's from the 1970s. It's a stunning piece of rock music. It's an album called Man and Goat Alike, and it's by the band B.L.O.W. That's B.L.O.W. with a full stop between each of the letters. Absolutely amazing band. They were formed from the remnants of the Little Angels, and the Little Angels were a band from Scarborough in the UK who were formed in 1987, and they went all the way through to, I think they split in about 93 or 94. A decent rock band in the kind of the basic AC/DC style, you know, big riffs, you know, nothing too complicated, nothing that brilliant actually, but kind of okay to listen to. Decent band. They actually, I think they backed Guns N' Roses on an early tour in the UK as well, but they were a very successful band, certainly in the UK. Don't think they ever broke America, but the Little Angels, really cool band. So it was recorded in 1995, a couple of years after the Little Angels split up. It was recorded on their very own record label, which they called Cottage Industry, and the album's absolutely amazing. For me, it's so much better than the stuff they were producing in the Little Angels. It's just a little bit more dangerous. It's a little bit more out there. It's recorded live over 4 days, and it sounds like it's recorded live. I have to tell you that. It sounds like it's a kind of almost lo-fi, but it's utterly magnificent. The band themselves was Dave Gooding on vocals and acoustic guitar, and he was in a band actually called No Sweat, another rocker band in the UK. Bruce John Dickinson on guitar, and his brother Jimmy Dickinson was on keyboards. Mickey Boyes on bass and backing vocals, and Mark Richardson on drums. What does the album sound like? What's the vibe in the album? Well, I can hear Hendrix in there. I can hear very strong blues, The whole album is based around the blues. Some acoustic-y stuff in there, a little bit of psychedelic stuff in there, but just rock. It's fantastic, and we're going to listen to some of the tracks in a little minute, just so that we can maybe, hopefully, if you've never heard this album, introduce you to it and go and check it out. Now, you will find some copies on eBay of this album. It was a mini album. There's only 7 tracks and a hidden one, so actually 8 tracks. Yeah, you can probably pick it up on eBay quite easily. It does not appear on Spotify at all, but you can get the whole album on YouTube. So just search for Man and Goat Alike, and I'm sure that you'll come up with this. Any other descriptions for it? Yes, stoner. It's a stoner album, there's no doubt about it. So stoner, blues, rock, psychedelia, great vocals, great guitar. The riffs are unbelievably good, unbelievably good. You have to hear them to believe it. They're superb. So let's start off and have a listen through this album, see if we can get you into it. We're going to start off with track 1. It's called A Handful of Nails. It's almost 9 minutes long. It just starts with this hard Hendrixy kind of riff, really rocking. There's a brilliant solo around about 4 minutes or so, 4.5 minutes in, which is cracking. And then after 5 minutes, it kind of slows down a little bit, and it goes into a more bluesy kind of middle section, and then it builds up and it ends up as just classic rock ending. It's about 8 minutes long, 9 minutes long, and it's just, the album, by the way, is worth it for this track alone. It's fantastic. The second track is called Jesus Loves Me. Now, I would say, how would I describe this? It's a whimsical little ditty. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. Jesus loves me more than he loves you. Reason being, I don't know. It's fantastic. It's got a nice wee guitar solo in it. It reminds me a little bit of the Faces for some reason, early Faces. I don't know, perhaps totally wrong there, but I kind of got a vibe of that when I heard that. Really great wee track, actually. A bit different from the rest of the album. I don't know if it was just kind of made up on the spot or whatever, but Jesus Loves Me, great track.
Jesus loves me more than he loves you. Reason being, well, I don't know. Jesus loves me more than he loves you.
What do we say about the third track? Humble Pie. Well, I'll tell you, Humble Pie is right, because it sounds a bit like Humble Pie. It really sounds a bit like Marriott in this. Steve Marriott with his throaty, incredible vocals. Terrific mid-song guitar solo as well, which I think you'll love. And it's just a kind of really bluesy feeling again, just bluesy rocky feeling. Such a great track.
You made your point, and now I'm through. Without sanctimonious shit from you. With no respect to what you do. That's all I ever ask of you. Woo! You take the bad, no good. It tastes so good.
If, that's the next track. It's a slower track, acoustic. Gives me Floyd vibes a little bit, particularly perhaps some stuff off a medal or something. The vocals are very Floydy, I think, at the beginning of this. I might be really wrong in saying that again, but I don't know. For me, it's got that vibe. It's a lovely little solid song. It's nothing earth-shattering, but really cool little tune.
Said that he was better than you wasn't. It's probable.
We've then got Bump It, and Bump It is, there's a wee bit of noodling at the beginning, messing around at the beginning, and then it just goes straight in with this fantastic stomping acoustic blues. It's great. Nothing earth-shattering again, a little bit of Zeppelin. I kind of got a little bit of Kevin Coyne out of it. Really, really great track. It's a great blues track. Who composed that? So it's a great title, first of all. Who composed that? It starts off with a chant, weird, which is weird, right? And then it progresses into a kind of really 60s psychedelic kind of rock song. Lovely vocals, very, very 60s. It still retains that essence of the blues rock, however, and it's got kind of trippy overtones in it. Definitely psychedelia, and it's got one of my favourite guitar sounds on the album. I absolutely love it on this track, really beautiful.
And when they lock me away, I hope you come to visit me and help me take my pain away. You leave me losing my mind, just afraid of what I might find. You know I'm just afraid of what I might find.
The seventh track on the album is called Dread Indian Blues. Again, lovely acoustic blues, great playing overall. Nice slide guitar on this one actually, it was very good. And it finishes off the song in a more hard rock style. Really cool song.
Hope she can give me some of what she gave me. That was blues. Devil takes it down, down, down with dread Indian blues. Dread Indian blues. Yeah. Dread Indian blues.
And then there's one last song. It's about 5 minutes after the album finishes. This wee song pops up, and it's called Resurrection Blues. And it's a lovely little acoustic blues. There's a little shaker going on, and the acoustic guitar and the vocals. And after about a minute or so, he decides that he's made a total fuck up of it, and he just finishes the song, and that's the album.
I got these hesitation stockings, hesitation shoes. Lord Almighty, got these hesitation blues. Tell me how long.
It's wonderful. And if you're into rock at all, if you're into blues at all, if you're into psychedelia at all, and if you want them all combined with Hendrix riffs and all that kind of stuff, let me tell you, this is the album for you. It's fantastic. I can't say it again. I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. I'm still listening to it to this day. I managed to rip it onto an MP3, and I've got it in the car, and I can listen to it whenever I want. And of course, the whole album is on YouTube as well. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm so happy to be able to introduce this album to you if you knew nothing about it, and I hope you enjoy it. If you could leave a comment, please. Tell me what you think of the video, what you think of the song, if you agree with me, or in fact you think it's absolutely rubbish. I don't really care. Check out some of my other videos as well. I would appreciate that. And if you could press subscribe and the notifications bell, I would absolutely love you to pieces. Guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.